Okay, here we are, NAMM 2014. We are at the Line 6 booth, and we're going to take a look at a new amp modeling system that does much more than just amp modeling. So we're going to talk here with Eric, and Mark's going to be playing the guitar for us, but he's told us he's not going to talk. So anyway, tell us a little bit about Amplifi.
Yeah, so Amplifi is a completely new approach to how people play guitar, how they approach the act of playing guitar. So it's kind of odd to start out with how it's a really loud, really flat, really great sounding Bluetooth speaker, but it's that first and foremost. So it's actually a 5-speaker system with a three-way switching system. This particular unit has a 12-inch Celestion with dual coax monitors up in the corner, and so you can stream any music from your iPad, your Mac, your PC, your Android phone directly into this from any room in the house. It sounds great, it sounds loud, and it could replace your home stereo at this point. If you happen to have an iOS device, an iPad, an iPod Touch, or an iPhone, you also have this really cool free application that reads your iTunes music library, so you can stream the music from this. But the real cool trick is that once you play a song, within 2 seconds, we can't play the songs here for copyright reasons, but as soon as we play a song, within 3 seconds, it automatically finds the guitar tone best for that song. You have to hit pause real quick. And within 3 seconds, you're now jamming along with the song with the tone of that song.
All right, so let's hear that tone. So this downloads it from the internet via your iPad over Bluetooth into your amp.
Absolutely. So all of the modeling is actually done in the amp, and it's actually a really formidable modeler. So it's actually really powerful. It's too powerful to actually run off the iPad, but the iPad acts as the playback device for all of your music library and as a remote editor as well.
So you can mix and match different models and different parts of a model.
Absolutely.
To build your own amp.
Yeah, over 100 effects, over 70 amp models to choose from, because we really need to give people the potential to effectively create any tone ever made for any song ever recorded. So if
that's quite a tall order.
Well, that's the idea. That's the potential. So if we've already created 7,000 tones. If obviously there are going to be songs out there that we haven't had tones to match for, but if you create a tone and we give you the tools to create the tone, one button, you've published this to the cloud. And 5 seconds later, somebody in Argentina plays that same song, they now have that tone. So now everybody is crowdsourcing, everybody's sharing tones. So effectively, within 6 months, we'll hopefully have 100,000 tones.
So tell me, is there much difference between your old amp modeling and this? Is there any new technology involved? Or?
Yes, the best way to describe the amp modeling is we've done a lot of work enhancing and mastering and I guess modernizing, if you're familiar with Pod Farm, our high-end Pro Tools and Logic plugin suite. So it's all of those models minus the bass amps, because we don't, that's not really appropriate for a guitar amp.
Right.
And it's a stereo serial path instead of a stereo parallel path. But we needed that many models to really give people the tools to create the gigantic wide variety of tones they're going to need to emulate as many songs as we want to have.
Now, how many speakers are we looking at? Is this the top end? I know there's multiple flavors I saw up front.
Yep, there are two models that are identical. This is the larger one. It's 150 watts with a 12-inch Celestion speaker, and then 2 dual coax monitors for the tweeter and the mid-range.
Okay.
And then there's a smaller version that's 75 watts that's identical, just with a 10-inch Celestion.
Okay, so what's the price point for the 150 and the 75?
The 150 is $399 MAP. 75 is $399 MAP.
Okay, and are these shipping or shipping soon?
If they're not shipping now, next couple weeks.
Okay, and as far as the application and getting the song information downloaded, apart from signing up for the tone, your website, is there anything beyond that? Is there any kind of cost to this stuff?
No, not at all. This is a free app. Everybody can download this right now.
Okay.
They can play their entire library. They can look at the tones that are actually being pulled down from the cloud at this point. They obviously won't hear anything from the app because all of the modeling is done in the amplifier itself.
Okay.
But
all right, well, great. Thank you,
absolutely.
Eric. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. NAMM 2014, we're here at Line 6.